It's Beer O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of Wye Valley Brewery Wholesome Stout coming in at 4.6% ABV. There's a look at the label. Black bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. A nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. Big expectations on this stout. The owner of Wye Valley Brewery used to work for Guinness, so you're looking at this and you're thinking, this has got to be good. Put the experience in the glass. This is going to be a good beer. We got a 3-finger tan coloured head, more or less a jet black beer in the glass. We've got a little bit of light bleeding through the bottom of the glass. Let me find that bit of light for you. The camera doesn't want to show it, but trust me, with my own eyes I can see just a little bit of light bleeding through. It's perfectly acceptable. You're not going to get a kind of a deep dark stout completely black at 4.6% ABV. If it was imperial strength at 8%, yes, you would. Let's get some more beer in. I'm really looking forward to this. Out of all of the Wye Valley Brewery beers that were sent to me, I've kept this till last. And I've got this old saying that I was brought up with: save the best till last. I love a stout. I'm almost kind of salivating here with the expectation of this. Let's get the aroma. Yes! Exactly what I want. Exactly what I want. There's a touch of vanilla. There's a touch of chocolate malt coming through. Coffee. And there's that little secret kind of, not secret, but generally hard to find kind of aroma flavours of fig, plum and prune. And that's coming from a mixture of the roasted malt and the hops used in the beer. Mix it up, you get a plum, a fig, a prune, a dark fruit in the beer. It smells wonderful. I'm going to dive in. Cheers everybody. Wow. Wow! Stone the Crows! Stone the Crows, what a fantastic stout! Chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours bursting on the palate. There's a lacing of caramel that kind of just runs through the beer. There's that fig, that plum, that prune, dark fruit, middle towards back end flavour that just complements the roasted malt. I have indeed saved the best till last. On cask, Hopfather, WPA, the Golden Ale. They're great beers. They're great beers. I love a golden beer. I love a hoppy stout. Let me start again. I love a golden beer and I love a hoppy pale ale. That's what I wanted to say. But bring me a fantastic stout at 4.5%, 4.6%, which this beer is. I'm talking to it like it's godlike now. And it's just perfect for what I want in a beer. I could drink stouts until the cows came home. I really could. I could drink stout all day long. Give me a good stout compared to any other style of beer, and I'd happily sit on this all day long. For a 4.6% beer, this has got a wonderful lactosey, creamy, dense mouthfeel. The carbonation is enough to push the beer around the inside of the mouth and release more of them flavours. Talking about the flavours again, I'm just going to kind of repeat myself a minute, because some stouts fall flat on their face. They really do. But this has everything you want in a stout. Vanilla, chocolate, coffee, caramel. If you think about them flavours for a moment, chocolate, coffee, caramel. You pay for an expensive coffee. You have a creamy coffee, don't you? A big milk-based coffee. Then you think about caramel, sticky, gloopy caramel if it was warmed up. Same with milk chocolate. They're the mouthfeels that you would expect in a stout. When you get a thin stout, I call them, and the industry calls them, dry Irish stouts. They're very thin. I don't understand them, because it's a watered down version of a stout, but with all of them flavours. And I'm thinking to myself, would you want a watery coffee? Would you want a watery chocolate bar? Would you want watery caramel? For me, it doesn't work. For me, a stout has to be big, bold, lactosey and fat-like. Fat in the flavour, fat in the mouthfeel. And this is it in abundance. It carries very, very well. For me, this is Wye Valley Brewery's best beer in the bottle for a mile and a half. This beer is just fantastic in the bottle. Let's rate it. For a 4.6% ABV stout, I don't think I have had better. In the 8 years I've been reviewing beer on YouTube, 4,000 different beers from every continent of the world, I don't think I've found a stout in this stout category. Let's talk, say, 4 to 5% ABV. I've had a better stout than this wholesome stout from Wye Valley Brewery. This is not a sponsored review. This is not paid for by the brewer. This is me standing in my kitchen saying, just go out and try it. It's a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.